taking three.
Going for the St. Louis now.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
You get your two?
Yeah. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thotgor here, of course, and today we are looking at another episode of Ever Wonder. Yes, I apologize about yesterday, didn't get a video up, but we are back today with an episode of Ever Wonder. First clip we're looking at, you can see I'm in my Tier 5 Russian destroyer, and I see that there is smoke off in front of me, so I know that there's an enemy destroyer nearby. The trick here is to try and get in there and kill him without actually dying myself. Yes, there he is. He manages to pop up. You can see he's not going at full speed, more or less at a stop, so I fire all of my torpedoes off. In the meantime, he manages to fire his torpedoes off. I managed to avoid his torpedoes, and yes, get the kill. I know, a clip of Ever Wonder where I just don't explode right away. Fantastic. I thought it was a good episode, or a good clip rather, to start the episode off with, just showing that, you know, every now and then, if you're paying attention, you can actually pull these sort of things off as well. Just keep in mind, smoke means destroyer. Next clip is really embarrassing. Here I am in my Amagi, getting taken out by torp bombers. Yes, it was 2 squadrons of torp bombers. You'll see that I almost... Whoa, close. But anyway, then I hit every torpedo except 3, so I'm thinking, that kind of sucked, but, you know, I'm repairing now, and I kind of got, like, all the flooding damage under control, so I'm thinking it's okay. What I'm not noticing is I am not noticing the enemy dive bombers coming up behind me. Yeah, you can see my aircraft, anti-aircraft gun starting to shoot at them now, and I'm still not paying attention to them. I'm still like, it's probably fine. Oh God, I say to myself. There goes the first bombs and the second bombs. I am on fire now in 3 different places on the ship. My repair is on cooldown. I've got that oh shit alarm going off on the ship. You might have noticed it every now and then. It seems when you have 3 fires set, you're on low health and there's nothing you can possibly do to prevent the inevitable, that this alarm goes off, and it is in fact going off right now on the ship. So fantastic, I think to myself. The battle just started. This is not a ranked battle, by the way. This is just one of those higher tier battles where there weren't many people playing higher tiers this late at night, and this is what I got. So fantastic, burning away. Any moment now, there I go, and I'm gone. Damn it. Next clip here in the Old York, and I am on New Dawn. So I'm firing off at this Atlanta, right? Not really paying attention to what is in front of me. If you'll notice, yeah, there is an island. God damn it, I think. This island just popped out of nowhere, I say to myself. Why do they always do this? So, gotta get myself in reverse, gotta try and maneuver out of this situation while putting more shots into the Atlanta. I do have some friendly ships around me, so I'm hoping that they're going to be able to save me here. Unfortunately, there is an enemy destroyer off in the distance, and he has already launched torpedoes at me. So I see the torpedoes, and I'm trying to time it so that I'm going to be in between the torpedoes and try and splice them. It's just not meant to be, though. Damn it. Oh, that really sucked. Oh well. I mean, those islands, they just pop out of nowhere. It's just craziness, I think. Next clip in the Cleveland, again on New Dawn. This is actually a clip that Warships had sent in to me, and you'll notice that he has not rushed in, but he's the first thing that really the enemies can shoot at, and he is paying for that with all of his health. At the time that I started talking, he was more or less at full health. Now you can see he's below a quarter health and trying to get himself out of this situation, right? Yes. The moral here, the lesson here of this clip is, you know, just try not to be the first thing that the enemy sees, especially in this type of battle. This is in fact a ranked battle. People are very, very, very concerned with taking out enemy ships as quick as possible. You'll find that the enemies focus fire a lot more. Warships unfortunately did not do that, and now we see the result for us all to learn from. More shots coming in. Warships is down to almost no health at all. You can barely see the little red bar on his health indicator there, and it's just, you know, trying to get any shots he possibly can get into any enemy ships just before the inevitable happens, because we all know what's going to happen here. Yeah. So remember, try not to be the first thing the enemy sees. in the Marblehead today, and I'm shooting at this Phoenix. Yes. So in this battle, I'm also playing with Pudahead in this battle. But in this battle, on the enemy team, there was a division of 3 Kumas. I managed to take out 2 of those Kumas, I believe. And the third one ran away, and I'm not really concerned with him right now. I've got this Phoenix, and we're fighting it out over the cap here. So just trying to do whatever I can to the Phoenix. And I started noticing, hey, I'm taking shots from a different direction here. Okay, looked around, didn't really see anything. I did, retrospect, did see the Kuma. Not until that salvo there that takes out almost all of my life that I realize, oh shit, there's a Kuma over there, and it is the 3rd member of that division out for his revenge. So there, nothing I can do. He takes me out. At the very least, my incoming salvo, or the last salvo I got off there, manages to hit the Kuma and get 2 citadel hits on that. So at the very least, I managed that. In the York now, on Land of Fire, just taking a look around to see what I can see and maybe do some damage to some allies here. There is an enemy destroyer. You can see his engines are gone, so okay, that's an easy kill. Put some shots into him and he's gone. Fantastic. There's my first kill. Alright, there's an enemy Torpedoes and he's fired at me, so this is going to suck. Took out almost all of my health, down to maybe a quarter health remaining, so alright, I gotta get myself out of this situation here. Maybe get a few shots off at the old Torpedoes while trying to maneuver. Unfortunately, there's an island on the port side, and I can't do the hard turn to port like I want. But I figured, the Torpedoes is preoccupied. No, he just fired another salvo at me. Here they come. And it's all over. Yeah. I don't know what the lesson there is, but that sure did suck. In the Cleveland now, and I'm just sort of sucking it up right now, right? I've got this enemy destroyer in the smoke behind, or in the smoke in front of me, but more importantly, I've got a number of enemy ships in behind me. Yes, they're all sort of in the center there, and they're all sort of also shooting at me as well. So I'm going to try and get this destroyer gone, or at least that's what I want to try and hope for here, while maneuvering and avoiding incoming shots from the enemy ships behind me. And for the most part, I do manage to avoid and dodge most of the shells that are incoming. You'll see there we go, there's one, but I mean that one hit me on the stern, did a bit of damage, but I managed to dodge that other salvo that was just behind it. So I was thinking, okay, this is pretty good. I've got this island coming up here as well, and I'm figuring, oh, this is, even better. This is bonus, because I can get behind this island, and use it as cover and open up the distance between myself and these enemy battleships, and maybe I'll survive this encounter. Maybe. Cherry on top of all that will be if I can kill that enemy destroyer. Yes. So I managed to dodge another salvo there, and I'm thinking, alright, this is awesome. Here come some more shots. No. Just not meant to be. Just can't do it. It sucks. So the Cleveland can't tank. No, it can't. In the Saguaro now, and it's a torpedo fail. So the torpedo bombers launch some torpedoes behind me, launch some torpedoes to the side of me. I take one to the bow of my ship. That kind of sucks, but in the process, while I'm maneuvering around, I take another one to the stern, so that sucks even worse. Damn it, I say. At the very least, I do have my repair, so I'm repairing, and I pop my smoke so that, any enemies around won't be able to see me, and hoping that that saves me. Enemies do get a nice lucky shot on, but didn't kill me. I'm still alive, so now I have a chance to run away. The problem is, in all of this, that I have forgotten to turn off my anti-aircraft guns. Yes, completely forgot all about them. I've got these enemy fighters here on top of me, right? So I'm thinking, oh, no big deal at all. Just focus on those. Wait a second, I'm in a destroyer, aren't I? Oh, crap. Yeah. So, try to always remember to turn off your AA guns when you're in a destroyer. It will help you. Oh, just so much. In the Pensacola now, you can see I'm on really low health. I'm duking it out with this Saguaro in front of me, and I do not want to get killed by this Saguaro, because that would just suck. It's a Japanese destroyer. I'm a cruiser. If anyone should be killing anyone, it should be me killing him, right? So, okay, we got to do some craft maneuvers here. I'm going to have to get some shots into him as well. You can see as well that my first few shots I put into him aren't doing a whole lot of damage because I'm not really aiming that well. But now the Saguaro is coming straight at me, and he really gives me a nice chance here to get a shot into him that'll kill him. There we go. He's dead. Fantastic, I think to myself. You did it, Thotgor. Alright, just turn. Damn it. Damn it. At the very least, I did take out that enemy Saguaro. Unfortunately, I couldn't dodge those shots. I didn't even see those shots, to be fair. They just came in from an enemy battleship off in the distance and finished my game. Great. Excuse me. Back in the Tier 5 Russian destroyer. So I just got a kill, so fantastic. Unfortunately, my steering, or rather my engine is gone. I've got these torpedoes coming in. Oh, that was a narrow dodge. But I can't turn out of the way fast enough, and I get killed, or get hit by that torpedo to the bow. Damn it. Damn it, I think. And then enemy shots come in to finish me off, even though I was going to flood to death. Sort of like rubbing salt in the wound. Just sucked. In Land of Fire, once again, I'm grouped up with Linwolf, so there's Linwolf there in his destroyer. I'm in my Miyoko, and we are fighting it out over the sea cap point. We're trying to defend it. So I have lost my steering. An enemy salvo came in, took out my steering. I let Linwolf know this. So I'm turning, or rather I'm slowing down so that my guns will still be able to rotate and I'll still be able to get shots in on the enemy. That's what I'm trying to do, but the turn is just too damn slow right now. And yes, I took more damage and now I'm on fire. Two different places, in fact, midships and the stern, so that sucks. That really sucks. There's an Atlanta off in the distance, so I figure, oh, you know, maybe I can get some good hits on him before I die here, or maybe something will happen. And then Linwolf says to me, no, Thotgor, I'm coming. I'm going to save you. And I'm thinking to myself, what is he going to do to save me? What is happening here? Yeah, no, he's not ramming me. No, he is in fact pushing me along, trying to help me. He knows my engine is gone. He knows he only needs to do this for a few seconds and then I'll be able to repair it. We can both get out of here. Everything will be fine. It's just not meant to be, though. You can see him struggling way to push me. It's kind of working, actually. It is actually kind of working. My engine is now repaired, so fantastic, I say. My engine's repaired, don't need to worry about it. Linwolf dies, though, just as it repairs. Enemy salvo comes in, takes out my steering now, so fantastic. I've got an island in front of me, so I know I'm going to ground myself, get torpedoes off as fast as I can, because I know I'm going to die. There I go. Done. I probably would have died sooner, though, if it wasn't for Linwolf and his crafty tactics in pushing me along. So that was awesome to see as well. In the Torpedoes on fault line now. So you can see I have this enemy battleship here in front of me. We're pretty close to each other. So I launch off my torpedoes at him. So I'm hoping that these torpedoes are going to hit him, because I need them to hit him in order for him to die. This enemy battleship, though, he's crafty. He's not going to fall for this little trick. He knows that Torpedoes has torpedoes, so he manages to dodge those torpedoes. Now, we're more or less in a duel at this time, and I'm not one to walk away from a duel, so I say, okay, I'm going to turn my ship around, I'm going to hit you with all 4 torpedoes from the starboard side of my vessel, and you are going to sink, and I am going to sail away from this victorious. That is what I have going on in my mind. I'm thinking, he can't possibly survive 4 torpedo hits to, like, you know, just point-blank range. Can't do it. So there we go. We're lining them up. We launch them off. They do have time to arm. All 4 hit him. Look at that. Damn it, he's still alive. It's still on a collision course. And we both die. That was really awesome, though, and the New Mexico captain there was really good-humored about it. We actually talked a bit about it in chat there, just saying how awesome it was, giving us the old GGs and whatnot. But man, that was fairly epic as well. Not too shabby at all. In the next clip we're looking at, you'll see that I am back in my Marblehead. The lesson in this clip is don't bite off more than you can chew, for the love of God. So you can see I put some shots into that enemy battleship there at the beginning, but he's behind the islands now. I can't get any more shots. So I'm looking around, trying to see what other enemies I can do damage to. There's a Fuso. I say, okay, this is good. I'm going to start doing damage to this guy. You'll notice as well that my team is winning this battle, so I'm not really too concerned about playing overly cautious at this point. It's more for me about, yeah, just getting in here, doing some damage, racking up some more experience and money. The Fuso also has a destroyer with him. Also, give him a bit of a screen there, helping him out a bit. The Fuso hasn't managed to hit me, and the enemy destroyer, he's got some shots coming in right now. They hit me. They don't do too much damage, so I'm not too concerned about it. And plus, the enemy destroyer is behind that island now. But again, I'm not thinking of the fact that I'm shooting at a Fuso, and my ship has armor made of paper. So the Fuso just fired his full salvo, all 6 of his guns, or turrets rather, and they're just coming in and blam, I am gone. Yep. It's all over. The team does go on to win the battle, but the lesson there is, don't bite off more than you can chew. So here I am in my Mogami. This is a ranked battle, and it turns out that one mad trucker was on the enemy team here, so we were talking away in chat, and I've got this enemy destroyer here in front of me. He's on really low health, and I really want to get this guy. Not only do I want to kill this guy just because it's, late game, ranked battle, enemy destroyers can do a whole bunch of havoc and damage in these in the late game here, but also he's more or less in front of the A cap point. So if I can chase him down, kill him, I can also cap the A point, and then, my team will have both caps. So that's what my strategy is going into this, and that's what I'm thinking about here. All the time, of course, trying to remember that I've got an enemy destroyer to deal with and need to take this guy out. So here we go. I finally managed to unground myself because that was smart, and I'm moving into the A cap point. There's the enemy destroyer. He pops up once again, so fantastic. Put some more shots into him, but I miss. Yeah, you can see I didn't quite lead him enough, and the dispersion of the shells just spliced him. So yeah, all right, we need to get a little closer here. In the meantime, that's not a big deal because I'm still capping the cap point, so that's fairly great. You'll notice that the enemy destroyer is also the only enemy ship remaining. Fantastic. So we only have to deal with this guy, and then we've won. Yes, and I think this was when I was rank 9, I believe. So alright, enemy destroyer popped smoke. But I saw him. He more or less stopped. So okay, put some shots into him and I hit him. I hit him with one shot. Alright, I think to myself, okay, let's just wait for the reload. Looking in, there I can see that he fired, so I shoot right in the center of that because I know that he has stopped, and we just need to wait for my shells to hit there. Blam, and I get him. Fantastic. And we win that battle. Awesome. So just remember, smoke doesn't always work. People have eyes. In the turbines once again, and we are about to see another failure by plane. Oh god. So we've got 4 squadrons of planes coming in. First squadron is dive bombers. They hit me. 2 squadrons of torpedo bombers. They managed to get both their torpedoes off, but I am managing to dodge all those torpedoes. Unfortunately, the second dive bomber squadron came in there and hit me. So I'm figuring, not too bad. I've got everything repaired. I'm repairing my hull as well, so okay, I've got some enemies over here as well, so alright, we're still in this Thotgor. So I'm shooting at this enemy battleship over here, and I figure, yeah, he's probably a good target, probably not going to be able to do too much damage to me. Unfortunately, I'm wrong. Yeah. And an enemy battleship finishes me off, and I'm done. Fantastic. On 2 brothers, and we're making a charge down the channel. So this was, after the game had already progressed and developed, and it was at that time the game where, yeah, coming down the channel like this makes total sense. Although I know that one of us most likely are going to die, I'm just hoping that it's not going to be me who dies. So there's an enemy destroyer. He's gone. He did manage to launch his torpedoes before he got away, though. But it's not such a big deal, I think. And then, oh man, couldn't dodge it, and I took one to the port side. Alright. There's a Kuma. Now, what I'm not thinking about at this time is the fact that the Kuma also has torpedoes. No, I'm more concerned about, getting citadels, damaging him, getting this guy killed, so that I don't die and we can all focus down the other enemy ship. Here come the Kuma torpedoes. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, God. So I had to be the one who died. That sucks. Fortunately for my team, though, we do go on to actually win this battle. No surprise there. Just sucked that I had to die in order for us to win. Oh well, no big deal, I suppose. Excuse me. Last clip of the video for today. Yes, I am in my Kuma. I'm also grouped up with Captain Obvious today, and we are on Solomon Island. So there's an enemy destroyer that pops out in front of me. I've got some allies around me, specifically the St. Louis there, just off to my starboard side. He manages to finish off that destroyer, so fantastic. Don't have to worry about the destroyer's torpedoes, or at least I don't have to worry about them, because the enemy destroyer launched them off the St. Louis, but the St. Louis manages to dodge all those torpedoes, so fantastic, fantastic. Taking a look around at the other targets that have presented themselves, so here's an enemy cruiser. Okay, load up my armor piercing and immediately start putting shots into the enemy cruiser here, because we know that we're going to be able to do good damage to this guy and get him gone as quick as possible. So okay, that's what we're focused on here. I've got some allies around me. I mean, I still have the St. Louis. I've got Captain Obvious there as well with me. So yeah, there's 3 of us versus him. He is going down. Fantastic. While he is going down, I'm also taking a look around to see what enemy ship is going to be next, what next, we're going to have to deal with. And I noticed that it's a battleship over there. It's a Congo. And I was thinking to myself, all right, this is going to be a little difficult. I am in a Kuma after all, so it's going to be a little difficult, but I have some allies around me. So once we get this guy gone, we can then take care of that Kuma, because I'm thinking to myself, I've got myself, Captain Obvious, I've got this destroyer, and I've also have the St. Louis. Taking a look at the Congo, look at him over there. So it looks like he's actually grounded himself or just driving straight into those rocks. So okay, well, this guy seems to be a window licker. So I immediately start to underestimate him. And that is the first mistake that I have made, in this clip anyway. Yeah, don't underestimate your enemy. Just don't do it. I know there are countless window lickers out there, but you'd be surprised at what window lickers can pull off from time to time. So here we go, putting shots into this Congo here. I have managed to set him on fire. You can see my allies are also putting shots into him. So this is all just feeding my ego here and saying, yeah, this guy's, what are the chances of him focusing on me as opposed to, all of the other enemy ships that are around him. So, I'm getting a little closer at this time as well. Keep putting shots into him. So now I start thinking, hey, I've got torpedoes. Why don't I try to line up some torpedoes on this guy? Alright, I say to myself, so I'm turning in. We're going to close the distance on this Congo. Never mind that, the Kuma basically has no armor at all. It's just, a piece of plastic that separates the water from sinking the ship. But, I'm not thinking about that at all. Thinking, I'm pretty smart here, right? I'm coming straight onto him. I'm going to turn ever so slightly here to try to get my torpedoes off at him. And then I'm just going to continue my turn and get out of the situation. Congo has a salvo coming off towards me? Yep. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. It's just a matter of seeing it happen, I suppose. So the lesson here, again, don't bite off more than you can chew. Maybe try to remember that on your cruisers, your torpedoes are meant for defensive action, not offensive action. And at the end of the day as well, the Kuma will never have the amount of armor that you think or say or want it to have. Never. Still a good ship though. I love my Kuma, just not full of armor like some of the other ships. Anyway, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching it through. I hope you did enjoy today's video as well and were able to take some lessons out of this. As always, leave any comments you might have for me there in the comment section below. I love reading those comments and responding back to them. Hit the old like button as well if you liked today's video, and hit subscribe as well if you are not a subscriber. You will be satisfied and pleased with the daily content coming out on the channel. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching the video through today, and as always, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day.